Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's a commercial going on behind me. I was like, what is that back there? Something else with the Twilight Zone, I guess. I got the Twilight Zone. Hey, Mr. Shoe. I think a lot of people probably gone to bed already. Give Walter and them a minute to jump in here. Hey, Kilder. And Daniel, and man, it lags really, really hard on this computer. Well, hey, Rob and Chipper. Yeah, I've got that going on right now too. It's my computer is too small to do what I'm doing with it. Hey, Savage. It's that simple. I got uh, my hard drive is over in the whatever. I ain't got much room left on it. Hey, West Wind. Uh, I got spinning circle of death on mine right now. Do pop out chat, see if it helps it. Ah, that's hold on. I know what I didn't do. I didn't set the dadgummit. Always turn the resolution down because it helps. I don't know. I closed it so I can't go over there and change it now. I do pop out chat, I think. Let me see. Because if I do if I set it up to where it's less whatever pixels, I guess that's the right word. Not pixels. Whatever. The definition is lower. It doesn't lag as bad. Y'all entertain each other. We'll do the pop out chat and uh, close YouTube, see if it does better. Try that because I'm trying to open Drudge Report at the same time. Been following the news a little bit.
be listening long. Storm's coming. Need to catch a nap before I have to watch the weather. Get up for work at 3:30. Cover all the good stuff early so I don't miss anything. Please and thank you.
Okay. Uh, I'll do what I can, Chip. Uh, there need to be a way to like make this thing stay on top or whatever. The chat. There's got to be a button for that. Or not, whatever. Um, I don't want to go over the news. 500 in 30-day period. 500 tornadoes in the 30-day period. Europe's falling apart. Blah blah blah. Anyway, um, AC 103, Frank. Who did I miss? Okay, because I don't have to think. I don't know how many people are in here. Um, okay, is um have them all. I've been uh. There's actually if you got Amazon Prime, there's actually a good movie on Prime to watch. Um, now I can't remember the daggum name of it. I Hostile, not hostiles, but hostile. Everything except the ending. The ending is stupid. What is it about, Westwind? Should I Google it? I'm Googling it. Okay, now I know what it is. Is it that uh All right, guys, I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee and then we'll talk about something. Usually something explodes in the other chat and we come over here and talk about it, but everything went pretty good over there. Oh. Did y'all ever come to a decision on security last night? I didn't get to watch the whole thing. Couldn't participate. So I watched a couple of YouTube videos today. Um, and it was obvious what they were doing. They were trying to solidify the Bible that starts with a Q as a legitimate historical text predating the Bible. And I found it amusing, but when I was watching, I was like, wait, this is where a lot of these other conspiracy things are coming from. So it's weird. So, yeah, he was supposed to be adding credibility to some of them, but I think actually, well, to me, it made them less than credible. Like the whole Watcher things, I don't know about that book of Enoch, people. And I don't know about that other one either. It's that put aside. I was talking to Rob. I've been having like some messed up dreams for a while now. It's an interesting read. The movie Noah, based off the book of Enoch, is pretty cool. Started. Everybody talks about the Book of Enoch. You never hear anybody talk about the Gospel according to Mary. That's a good one. Yeah, the Book of Eli. That's good. That's a good book. Or the Book of Adam. Or several other apocryphal books that I've read. Hey, Boski. Yeah, the Book of Eli is probably one of my favorite apocalyptic movies. The little thing at the end, though, where it shows them putting the New King James Version Bible in with the between the Torah and the Quran or whatever. It's a plug. So yet little. I mean, the battle's not over kind of thing or whatever. I got them somewhere. I got all of them. The Gospel according to Thomas is thrown off. Not complete though. I've been researching because the whole Hollywood pedophile, politician pedophile ring thing that's going on or whatever, where, supposedly all these famous politicians and all these famous Hollywood folks are, got these kiddie ranches all over the place.
Well, they want that to be okay. That if the United States goes to that book,
Yeah, if the United States,
okay.
Everything's okay. Yeah, it's yeah. That's that's what women are in that religion, Frank. The end. But you know that Hollywood has been promoting that crap since the first silent movie. When they come up, the pre-code movies were pretty raunchy. The post-code movies were all subliminal. I don't know which one was better. Try refreshing. Um, um, Chip can't get in the stream. Yeah, women are lower than dogs. They're much lower than horses. Hello, Anna and Truth for You. Do you want to hear about my dreams? And if you want to hear about my dreams, how much detail do you want? I usually share my dreams with my wife, but I haven't even shared these with her. They're not really a story. I believe that because and don't get upset. Now you know who you are when I say this. In the heathen and pagan thing, virginity is a big thing. Youth and innocence are a big thing when it comes to rituals. And it's the same in Satanism. More so in Satanism. I mean, I'd rather hang out with a pagan than a Satanist. Hands down. I just wish pagans were more tolerant. Um, their their rules are actually pretty good. So, um, yeah, just the gory stuff. Ah, I don't know exactly how long they've been going on. Uh, but I'm taking a lot of naps now because I wake up tired. Because I actually wake up from my dream or I go to bed at night, I wake up the next day and I'm exhausted. Because when I get into the rapid eye movement sleep or whatever, apparently it's not a relaxing situation anymore. But over the past 3-4 weeks, maybe a bit more. I was starting to have some of them before we ever went to San Antonio, but they were just here and there. Maybe I'm just going crazy. But I see different places on the world. But everything's dead. Horses are dead. The cattle are dead. The people are dead. When I do dream of people alive, it's women and children, mostly children. And they're always crying, hungry, cold. Well, not always cold. Sometimes you can see where the sun has been in the heat in the sun for so long that their skin cooking off. And where it's not burnt to the crisp from drought or whatever, it's broken, and there's literally bodies everywhere. In the trees, on the side of rocks. It's like I'm a eagle or a drone or something flying around having to watch how everybody's dying. I'm totally helpless and unable to do anything. I can't even control where I go. I just go there, I see it, and then I move on. I'm trying to stop and help. I try. I try, but I have no control. So, yeah, that's my dreams. Hey, happy hair. I can't sleep anymore. Um, I was up till 3:30 last night. I have a pair of shoes loosely tied at the side of my bed all the time. Yeah. That hadn't been very loud lately. It's weird that I could hear it tonight. Now I'm listening to the goats climb around on my front porch. People, I really think it's right around the corner. I don't think Armageddon is. We got a long way to go before Armageddon. Uh, we got a lot of really cool stuff. We got a lot of really, really happy times before Armageddon. Um, that's the last war, remember? But I'm not so sure how long we got before bowls and trumpets start getting dumped out. So. A friend of mine had a dream, and in the dream there were these large. How many? 500 in the last 30 days. 500 tornadoes. Um, Across the entire globe, there was just tornado after tornado after tornado. But then when you saw the bottom of the tornado, it was a thing like the push lawnmowers that were just going around, but it would go over the top of something. The trees and the mountains and the hills would be untouched, but homes and man-made structures and cars and anything man-made was shredded in the mower and pulled up into the tornado and redistributed it as dust. And they were covering every inch of the planet. Not all at the same time, but like rolling across the planet. That was a pretty good dream, I thought. I used to have those dreams when I was a kid. There is a, what is it? Is it the young men will dream and the old men will see visions? She has some doozies, though. She'll kick the crap out of you. And yes, I know I have some doozies too, and I'm sorry. So we'll just let that go, okay? We'll just keep that between you and me. Huh. I try not to be in bed with my wife when I'm having these dreams or whatever. And the and LS and several others have said it in the chat. I've said it in the studies or whatever. There's a whole lot more to getting ready than just having food and water. You need to be right with the Father and the Son and the Holy Ghost. Because it ain't all of us going to make it. All we can do is try. All we can do is our best. When there's no way of knowing which one of us is and which one of us isn't. Like I said, I still think it's going to be a slow burn, but I think it's all going to wind up the same deal. I don't mind having dreams where I'm doing stuff, but dreaming about watching the world die, I can do without that. The fact that I see men still alive in my dreams. But not many. I literally don't see very many men walking around. I don't know if some of that's I think a lot of that's going to be caused by that whole I'm going to do what's right for me and mine, screw everybody else mentality. Because if two good men meet each other on the highway, and both of those good men think that other good man has something that his family needs, or is worried that the other good man is about to try to take what his family has, they wind up killing each other. It's going to happen a lot. Um, I don't know. I can do that if I'm napping. It's when you find a moment alone and you go to sleep. I don't understand why people don't do that. It's important. a, a little. Imagine 48 hours awake would probably be a little bit more than a little crazy. All right, Chipper. Sorry we didn't talk about all the good stuff, but now that you're going to bed, we're going to cover it, okay? We're gonna discuss the meaning of life now. Yeah, see, that's naps are good for you as far as rest and stuff like that, but you usually don't get an REM. Uh, Yesterday, I had gotten into that. I was dreaming when Mrs. woke me up. Night, Chipper. Um, I used to do the 10-minute nap thing. My 10 minutes has grown. I can nap. That sum up um, the spoiler alert. They won't show up in the videos because we didn't really catch on anything, but there was tension in San Antonio, and I wasn't getting my naps. I don't know why. Just didn't take the time to do it. Um, I have taken a early evening, late afternoon nap for the past 3 years. Learned it, and I used to take them before that. I mean, you see these guys working for a living, construction zones or whatever. They sound a buzzer for lunch. They eat their sandwich, put their hat over their face, and lean up against a tree and doze off. Buzzer goes off for lunch hour over. They get up and they go back to work, but they take their nap. That whole thing in San Antonio, or anything, people that plan on bugging out together or was that bunkering in? Is that the new right way to say it? Bunkering in. If you're gonna bunker in together, y'all need to practice doing it, and don't just like get together, hang out, and barbecue, and watch Netflix and stuff. But get your whole group together, lock the doors on the house. Nobody gets to go outside, and unplug all the electronics. Try that for 3 or 4 days. See how long everybody lasts with nothing but board games and books and each other and chores. I bet that would be fun. Hey, Mike Gilbert, I didn't see you sneak in here. I wish I could just fall asleep without any trouble. It takes me hours and hours and hours to doze off. That was me checking to see if my wife was doing it. Hey, Kenneth. Um, Rob, I still didn't take a picture of the lote bush for you. I wish I could text you a video. I got a really good video of it. Man, they're loaded down, dude. I'll save you some seeds if you'll put them where they get some sun, where they can get some sun, and put them like where they get a little bit of water. They'll grow. Just don't put them where you're going to want to walk by them because they're a serious thorn bush. Yes, I can go to sleep at the drop of a hat most of the times. Sometimes I can't. Of late, I can't. It's wearing me out. Um, Robert, I told you Robert was. Yeah, Lote, Lote Bush. There's a video on my channel somewhere way back in the day. It's a couple years old. Y'all give me 3 minutes. I can walk outside and grab a handful of them. Well, I'd be bleeding trying to do it in the dark. Never mind. Um, nope. I don't know what valerian root is. Hey, Wesley. Wesley. Wesley's in here. It's a party now. I learned that I cannot drink canned sodas. I or any soda period. If uh, an hour after drinking a soda, I'm wiped out. What time's that thing tomorrow, babe? I know I set it up, but that don't mean I got to remember the time. Not me. I just I use it. I can't remember what it's called now. I can convince myself to go to sleep. It's a process. It's mind over physical, you know, your mind over body or whatever. And 90% of the time it works. Uh, if you don't, the only the only time it doesn't work for me is when I give up on it. All right, Walter. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm not interested. I got speed weed growing wild. I don't need it either. Well, just tell everybody everything. She's tried to hit me and stuff. I still wake her up from the door. I don't go by the bed. Screw that crap. Mm, just because it's a natural herb. Shrooms are natural too. They help you dream while you're awake. Yes, ma'am. That's why I wake you up from the side of the room with a shield. I have a riot shield. Honey, time to get up. It's got scars on it. It's like everybody talking about this wild lettuce thing. You can make a pain medication that's just like whatever. Well, it's because it is opium. What do you want, Sadie? Will you start farting? Ugh. If it limits someone's ability to think clearly, Colorado and California really want it legal. Yeah. Sedatives are like speed for her. I've known other people like that too, though. He's like, "Will you calm down?" I can't. Yep. Ow. I don't know. I can't get peas to grow in my garden. No. Oh, peas. I thought you meant peas. Yeah. Why are you not working, West Wind? Is it my fault? Did I do it? Yeah, his job stinks. Rob, what was the name of that one plant? The toothache tree or whatever? Toothache bush that Shauna gave us? I couldn't feel my tongue for 30 minutes, man. Echo, echo, echo. Tickle tongue. I need to get a cutting of that. That's something that would be really nice to have around. How to ruin food. Put cilantro in it. Done. No, I'm allergic to high places. The reason I don't go mountain climbing. Yes, cilantro tastes like soap. I like parsley. Wesley, are you in El Paso or are you east west of El Paso? Or are you actually in El Paso proper? I'm good to about 20. Yeah. I don't even know how many people are in the chat room, honestly, guys. I don't have it open. Did oh, check the news real quick, see if I'm missing anything. Why not? Did Has everybody checked on all their friends and such around the country that are
Cilantro's delicious.
cilantro is not delicious? You with your
Wonderful.
can't. What is that stuff you eat that's like onions and peppers and cilantro? What is that stuff? The pico de gallo or whatever it's
Pico
called.
de gallo.
That is really perfect. Good peppers and onions. That's
Whatever.
all, man.
I mean,
Love you too, baby. I'll be in there in a little bit. Maybe. We have to go get the car. Take the car to the shop. We gotta go to Lubbock and stuff in the morning. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? She'll like take a perfectly good fajita and put like all that pico stuff on it and eat it. I'm just like, and then you put a little guacamole on a chip, and she's like, "All right, Wesley, have a good night." I've never eaten at Abuelos. Good night, says Dad. Now I can take the pico and saute it, and it's I don't know. That's probably weird, but I've done that. You know, we'll go out and eat or whatever, and there'll be uh, to go platter or a plate in the fridge, and I'll look and see what's in there. I'm like, oh, let's see what I can do with this, and you know, I'll take the pico and add it to a few more vegetables and saute it and make an omelet or whatever. A little bit of cilantro is good, but there's the trick. It's got to be a little bit. I mean, you can't, you know, it's just like cinnamon in your apple pie or your peach cobbler. Do you want to taste the cinnamon or do you want to taste the cobbler? No, you want to taste the cobbler. Stop with if the cobbler comes out brown, you messed up. It should have little sprinklings of cinnamon. You should be able to see the cinnamon dancing around like happy little snowflakes, not a blizzard. I don't like cinnamon either. But dun dun dun. Skills. Don't ask more, learn them. So y'all know about all these herbs and stuff like that, and I just, you know, put it in food because it tastes good. It's like dill and basil, oregano, all that stuff. Hey, Grouchy. Are we going to do another meet and greet in Texas anytime, guys? Ooh, don't start talking bad about okra. Spiral, I don't, can you say that word? I could probably come up with some dead animal to put on the grill. Usually, though, we just we're supposed to pick a restaurant and just go there. Meet for lunch. Yeah, ginger's pretty toasty. Dude, I smoked 2 racks of ribs, but if it was from a wild hog, I did it myself. I left all the bacon and the rib meat. I left it all on there. These ribs are like this thick, dude. And uh, and the woman do. You might want a rack of ribs. They're actually delicious, though. That's all I've eaten today. I haven't had anything else. No vegetables, no nothing. I want to do it on the I-20 corridor somewhere. Um, Probably set it up for a Saturday after evening noon or something like that, so people can drive in and then drive back. I've got a couple of people from Austin that want to come over, but Abilene would probably be good for the people in Austin. That shaves an hour and some change off for them. An hour and 20, hour and 30 minutes off their drive. Got to be careful though, because if we go too far south, then that hurts Happy and uh, Rob. Need to do is um, need to have one up at Love-ish. Yeah, I like fresh avocados. It's just I hate to buy them at the grocery store because, well, how about this summer, Christy? Because we need to do something. I mean, like I said, my dreams are any indication. We're running low on time. So is there anything at Ranger besides the hill? What? Let's see. Grouchy's an hour and 40 ish from Abilene. Uh, Robbie, what, 230, 245? That's right. So Abilene be pretty close to the middle. And then Abilene's what, 4 from Austin? My thing is the on the meet and greet though. I mean, it's supposed to be for people that can get together and coordinate and work with each other. So, um, me and Rob are actually Rob, Grouchy, because Beeline from Rob to Grouchy isn't that much further than from me to Rob in a Beeline. Um, but like anything past Abilene, San Angelo, stuff like that for me is um, it'd be fun, but I don't know that it would be realistic. Now, as far as extended networks, but the people that went to the meet and greet would need to set up, would need to have a desire and a willingness to set up a group in their own area. Yeah, okra. Actually, fresh okra right off the vine is probably one of my favorite foods. Where are you located out of, Kenneth? I think you told me the other day, but I don't remember. Mike, aren't you Texas too? Oh, I live in Dallas, but work out of Laredo. Pretty much the whole thing, high desert. Where you been? Rob, if you'd gone out there and dug your garden and planted it, you could have had nearly that many. Goat wrangling? Oh boy. I got goats on my front porch right now. Right now I'm sitting here worrying this 9mm to death. I did get my new optic zeroed in on my 270 though. I showed y'all, didn't I? Showed y'all. Did Atlas really just ask that? Yes, you can pickle okra. I don't know about fermenting it. Never tried that. We just put it in vinegar. This up here? No, I don't got any more back there. I have a snake bite kit. My subscribers think I need rattlesnake stuff. I have Smolo sent me um, gators, and Chipper sent me a snake bite kit. Looks like a box of crayons. It does, doesn't it? It's a venom extractor. It's a suction. It's a one-handed deal. You set it, put it on there, hit the button, and supposedly pulls the venom back out. I've completely lost control of the stream HTTP. In case you're wondering, we're pretty much just they're talking over here. The chat is pretty much its own show. It's one of those things you either show up and enjoy it or you miss it. Trying to decide whether or not I want to let my dog out and let her herd the heathens off the porch or not. The little chibos, the little annoying goats. Hello, give me my controls. Thank you very much. Oh, this thing. Yeah, I can see it now. Technical difficulties. Be right back. Night, Aaron. Uh-oh. In Texas, families usually have their own strain of something. Um, I'm going to try to build a greenhouse this year so I can keep vegetables all the way into next spring. That looks a lot like my Ouch. Night, Anna. Thanks for coming by. Come back anytime. That I'm on or whatever. When do you get to come by when I'm not here? You can, I guess. We are trying to get things situated where we can come back your way, T103. Just FYI. Hey, Prepper Smith. Feeling better, Thomas? Couldn't be the talk about all the fresh vegetables and stuff. Oh. Hey, Rob, you want to come guard my garden and shoot that gopher for me? Here's what you do. Okay, you put full juice, which are not hot jalapeno peppers, banana peppers, zucchini squash, yellow squash, okra, and green beans in your garden. Okay. Then you grow some potatoes. All right. You got to plant them at different times so they'll get ready. Okay. Then you take the potatoes, you wash them, get the dirt off of them, and then you slice them up to where they're about a quarter of an inch thick. You put those in the skillet. Get the skillet good and hot with the oil and everything. You throw those in the skillet. Make sure they don't stick. Then you throw the diced full juice in there with the green beans, the sliced okra and squash and zucchini. You cook that all up, and then you crack about 7 or 8, 10 eggs on top of it. Stir it all up. Then you cover that with cheese. Then you eat it. That's what you do. If you've got collards, you can put collards in there too, but put them in when you put in the potatoes. You got honeybees at my house. I cannot believe I don't have any bourbon in this house. That's still messing with my head. Oh, that's what you the thing about the PVC cash tube, Rob, you really need to push that on your channel, dude. Because those cash tubes, um, they're perfect. I'm sorry. You don't have to order them from some online store. You go get them, you make them. Nobody knows what you're doing. Got you a new shotgun. I need to get one of those. I'm actually thinking about upgrading to a pump. Fear mechanical failure. What'd you get, Thomas? Oh, You need to put that out there. Take a glance at one of my that was it the Caches Impossible Items. I think I got some excerpts from your video on there, Rob. There's you can put a lot of there, but it's amazing what you can shove out of there. What you had: fishing pole, fish bait, food, a rifle, ammunition, just like you had a whole freaking camp. I mean, you had everything. You had an entire. You had an overstocked bug out bag. You had an entire get out of Dodge kit in there. All you would have had to, if you had that thing somewhere, all you would really have to have is a get home bag. As long as you could get to your tube, you'd be set. Yeah, it's a 6-inch PVC tube. But you can get quite a bit. I can get the important parts of a 12 gauge in a tube. The only problem with the 4-inch is you can't get the stock of the gun in. But they're watertight, airtight. Ugh. I bought new boots and I don't like them. I don't hate them. I don't like them. As far as food cache or whatever, 3 or 4 inch PVC, 3 foot of PVC. Now I got to know. I've got a book around here that'll tell me too. But how much rice and beans can you put in 3 foot of 3 inch PVC? Hmm. Hold on. The queen of the house just moved. You need to go out, girl. You beg quiet. There's something fooling around in the chicken house, and she's trying really hard to get it. Okay. That's cool. I got one. Um, I got 2 or 3 more edited that I could went to too, but I've got to put. I'd be jumping over. I'd be jumping ahead. Uh, the ones that were easy to edit, I edit together. I did those first, which might have been a mistake. I don't know. But anyhow, I don't know. I don't think you'd have to worry about if you've got everything glued up and pipe dope the threads and stuff. I don't know that you'd have to worry about the seepage. I've run a lot of stuff in PVC, and I've never had it sweat water. There's that, Prepper Smith. There is that. Um, which it doesn't look much like a desert. Did you finally get any rain, Robert? I mean, we're freaking. I got weeds 2 foot high everywhere, man. So 1.5 gallons. That's 8 pounds. That's eight. That's like eight, right at 8 pounds of rice. 7 or 8 pounds of rice. Well, it's not going to make peanut butter, West Wind. There's a lake level map that I'll look at, and almost everything east of Abilene, Texas is 98% or better full. When we going to Paint Rock, Rob? That's all I want to know. And eating roasted, salted and roasted peanuts and eating grapes at the same time is not the same as peanut butter and jelly. Just All right, Christy. We'll be here sometime or another. Yeah, I got to get out of here too. Got to go in there and try to get some sleep. Got to what do you call it? Get up and go and wait for. We're going to be stuck, and we got to drop the vehicle off and wait for 2 hours. So from 11 to 1 o'clock, we're not going to be doing anything. I think we're going to be within walking distance of places. So maybe. I'm always nice to my wife. Usually. I miss Frank saying goodbye. Oh, there it is. Night, Frank. And I may go over what we did tonight. I may go over it again because, like I said, I mean, there was a word that caught me off guard. I'll have to check and see if it's because I've been reading the New King James too much or whatever. Yeah, the side chat was great in this. I mean, this is it. If y'all want to come back and read the chat again or whatever, y'all need to save the link because it's going to be unlisted when I close her out. So. She's always getting mad at me because she'll be in there. Like she's in there. She's been there for an hour and she's probably not asleep yet. And I'll go in there and lay down tonight. I believe I can lay down and go to sleep. But anyway, y'all have a good week. Um, Anybody interested in having a tabletop or something Friday, y'all let me know. We'll see if we can get something together. Hello, Tom. So y'all be good. If things don't blow up, I may do one this Friday night. If I get something good together. I don't want to just get on here and just blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So, love y'all. Y'all stay alive. Don't die. Be nice to each other.